Hello and welcome back to Starmade, my friends. My name is Rabenschild. We are on the Squadron server. I came out here because something said there would be hostile signs, but nothing is happening. I just wanted to start the recording and the message popped up that there would be hostile signs. I'm alone here, so it couldn't be any other sector. Let me show what I've done over the past few days, and I've done nothing else. I've finished the circles. Oh, this was hard work. The circles are finished, but I constantly or still have holes in there, and it is not filled at all. And I will have to go over it a few more times because at some places it doesn't look so nice. It. Let me tell you about the build helper. The build helper. The build helper. The build helper. At some points just bugs out. I noticed that over a radius of 430 blocks, it seems to be that there are blocks sticking out. Before I could use the helper. I'm constantly missing the L in the helper. I'm constantly helper, build helper. The circle thing. Oh, now I'm getting messages. It's amazing. So, before I could set the build helper, the circle generator, I'm not sure what's the best word for that. And I could say restricted, and then I could just fill in the blocks, kind of. That worked out pretty well. But at one point, it just started to go crazy. Again, a lot of single blocks just sticking out of the area, and don't know, three deep lines in there that don't make sense at all. So at that point, it was over that I could really use the build helper. And at that point, I started to, kind of go by eye. And you can see that in some places it just bugs out. Here, for example, there's a line that is wider than the others. Here are some things that are not too beautiful, where I have to maybe go in and smooth that out by hand, maybe. But I finished the side blocks here, where there will be big turrets on there, just for looks, because most pirates, I told you, come from there now. They stopped spawning in there. That's a good thing. But I recently had a pirate attack and one flew in there. And he got shot kind of there, but then the ship just drifted slowly in there, and then it kind of vanished in there. It was nice. I'm still working on some parts, like see these viewing platforms, this one, and I made some ports where you can fly into the structure, and I would kind of see, and I filled in a lot of the floor, but as you can see, I'm nearly out of blocks. I only have 2,000 or around 3,000 standard armor blocks left, and I need to get more, and then I need to build the other stuff here. I want to have this step in here, so there will be a circle coming from, not coming from here, but going around the whole structure. This will be filled in because this will be kind of a ridge where I want to set up some turrets down here. So if something comes from below here, it will get shot. I need some missile, yeah, anti-missile turrets on here too. All that stuff. This structure needs to be filled in. I'm not sure how to do the middle right now. I kind of want to have this, don't know, smooth and then go into a structure down here where I can have energy storage and maybe a bit more energy production. I removed the shield structures from down here. They are now in these parts. So I will fill most of these things with shields. And when I finished it, by the way, for the filling in all the blocks here, I kind of want to get people involved. Maybe make a really talky episode, just have a bit of fun and fill that all in. The good thing is with the mirroring and the we only need to kind of fill one of the things and then we are done with it. So when it's done, then I'm going to start dismantling it again because I want to have some cutouts with shuttle bays behind them. I'm not sure yet how to do it, but I have some ideas for making diagonal cutouts and then structures where there's support, again something like this behind there where you can fly in. And I want to start with the interior of this here. Only bad part is I started to build another relatively big structure back on the community planet. We will not go there today. We will go there in one of the next episodes and start that. Guy asked me if I would start that now, and I gladly said yes. I kind of want to start it. I'm doing that out of heavy armor blocks, by the way, because I have a lot more of these than not heavy armor, the advanced armor blocks. I have a lot more of these than of the normal armor blocks, the standard armor blocks. One thing I have to show you is in the meantime, I built this here. It is a thing I want to integrate into my ship at one point. I think these ports for the rockets, these are kind of the ends of missile tubes that are in the hull of this ship. These are for, I explained that, but these are for homing missiles. And now with the Rails update, I think this is not state of the art anymore. So having them open, I want to have hatches above them, something like in U-boats, submarines, where hatches open and then missiles shoot out. And I made this small structure. By the way, I experimented with logic, and I came up with this on my own. I didn't need to watch any tutorial or something like that. So these will be integrated. I found something out that is really, really neat. I didn't know that before, but now I know, and now I can integrate that into my build style. So I can press this button and this hatch opens. And what I found out today, it was just a test I made and I saw that the whole thing worked. That's nice. These structures can really glide into each other. So even that there is, don't know, you can't, when you build that, when that is closed, you can't build these blocks around it, even if it would fit. But if this is straight up, you can make these slopes here and these slopes And this perfectly fits into each other. That's so cool that you can have structures that really fit kind of seamless into each other. That's a really cool thing. I didn't know that before, and all my structures, when I made something like that, is kind of planned so that straight blocks hit each other and all that stuff. And it's absolutely not needed. You can have, yeah, kind of great thing. You can have these two blocks in kind of the same space if they don't collide with each other. So the collision detection is so good that even this is kind of a full block and this is kind of a full block. This slope is recognized and it fits seamlessly into each other. That's amazing. I really like that because that gives me a lot of build options. You can see that this is a flip-flop and a knot, and it's really easy. The flip-flop is connected to the knot, and these two have signals. If the flip-flop is not on, if the flip-flop is on, the knot turns off, and it changes the state of this rail here. This is the rail block here. And you can see these two rail blocks here. I could also put them here, for example. I just had them like this before. So this is the closing block. This is the opening block, I think. So I don't know. It changes the state of the rails and activates it. That's a good thing. So I can just press this button and it changes the states of this. You can see that works amazingly. I got a tip from Drakkert, by the way. Yeah, let me explain again. Yeah, the hatches will be up here. I want to have them kind of open this way. So the axis will be here, and then it opens. There is now a logic module you can build into your ship that acts like one of the now I'm missing the word again. One of the slots down on the bottom of the screen when you're in your ship, so where you fire the weapons from, or the docking blocks and all that stuff. And at the moment, I don't have enough space on there because I have missile systems, 3 alone for this, then the siege cannon, a scanner, a radar jammer, and the fast menu down there is kind of full. But I will remove, for now, I will remove these beams down here, and then I can at least fit one button in there so it will open all the missile hatches. But I hope that they do something for this game like they did for Space Engineers, where they have multiple of these these slots, so that you can kind of switch through them, open the hatches, go back to the weapons, fire the weapons, go back to the don't know. I want to have more logic on this ship. At the moment, I only have, yeah, the blinking lights, and I think, don't know, yeah, the cranes and all that stuff. But I want to have more logic in there. And the first or next project definitely will be the hatches, and I'm hoping for more of the item menu is the wrong word. I talked to Gareth in the last days, and I had the same problems there, that I couldn't say what the menu, fast menu down here, where you can see where I'm moving the mouse. and where I collect where I have the different blocks. It doesn't matter. Deckard kind of said to me that you can make these radars easier. You can kind of just connect a button to the rail block down here, and then it kind of activates itself. So the button gets activated when this thing spins, and then it kind of continually activates itself and spins and spins and spins. I have the 9 activators down here. You have to say what you want. If you don't have a problem with this this button maybe being visible, then you can use that method. I think that you can hide the activators better, because you can have them somewhere on the ship. You don't need them close to the rail block down there. So both work, both do the same. Mine is bigger, that's right. Mine is, I think, more hideable. If you, for example, have the rail out in the open, you might not want to have a button on there. I don't care. Do whatever you want. Just so you know, it's just an information. I think Deckard even has a video out there to explain that. Nice thing, he makes a clock, I think, and he makes these spinny rotating things. I have more ideas, by the way, for spinny rotating things. I talked to Garth about that, and we mocked something up, and I will play around with that definitely more. Only problem I have is that these blips show up, and I want to get rid of these blips, kind of. I might have to, don't know, do that in the... you can change what is showing up on your map with the button press, kind of. Most of you liked the cranes. I'm happy with that. I'm really happy with that. At the moment, working in my head a shuttle for this, or a drop ship out for this ship here. This will be also one of the next episodes, kind of. I need a dropship that fits in here, and I might make it so that you can move it around with this crane. I'm not sure right now. Maybe make just a connection to it and have it set above the hole, so I can just dock in there and then move it out of the way or something like that. We will see. Good people. This is kind of a short updatey episode. What I'm doing, the next ones will be more build intensive, I think, and we will see when I maybe can go and work on this. I have to see when I'm able to do that. I hope that, again, the quick slots down there kind of change over time, so that you can have multiple rows of them that you can just switch through. That would be a neat thing. I hope that will get added. Good people, I think that's enough for today. Yeah, I hope you liked, or I hope you liked this updatey episode. If you liked it, then please leave a like, comment, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and I hope to see you in the next video. See ya, guys.